This video is specially for all the ICSE Board students who are planning to appear for the Improvement Exam 2026 for Biology. If your board exam didn't go well or you couldn't score your dream marks, then don't panic guys, because the Improvement Exam is actually a second opportunity for you to score better and improve your overall performance. So in this video, I'll be helping you exactly with that, and I'll be sharing the most important chapters as well as topics for biology that you need to prioritize first in order to score better. Additionally, I'll be giving you some key points that you need to keep in your mind while you're preparing for the biology improvement exam. Let's begin. And firstly, if I talk about the unit cell biology, you have structure of chromosomes and cell cycle and division. Multiple questions, either numerical based, diagram based, do come from this unit, and sometimes questions can also come from genetics, which are a bit conceptual. Then you have plant physiology, in which photosynthesis becomes very important because you will be getting diagram based questions, and most importantly, you over here have activity based questions. So all the activities that you have in the book, please make sure that you revise them properly, you understand the concept behind them, the conclusion, as well as what is the diagram that is oriented with that particular activity. Next up, we have human anatomy unit, which is very important, and also one of the units that students fear the most because it has so many concepts, so many diagrams. But make sure that you go through all these topics which are mentioned because they hold a very high weightage. If I talk about circulatory system, questions can be coming in the form of diagram based as well as flowchart based. Then you have nervous system, questions can again come in the form of diagram based, especially reflex action, reflex arc, as well as the diagram of neurons. This can be asked. Then you have sense organs, which can be coming in the exam in terms of the ear as well, and eye. So these are some important topics from this particular chapter. Then we have reproductive system, where again diagram based questions can be appearing, or the questions can come from menstrual cycle. Finally, we have pollution. I would say this is fairly an easy unit because it's quite generic. So make sure that you prioritize this as well. Don't take this for granted. This is more like a low hanging fruit, because if you cover this, and let's say if any of the chapters mentioned above you don't have a good grip on, then you can compensate for the marks by studying pollution and actually appearing for all the correct questions from this unit. So make sure these topics are first in the priority while you are appearing for the improvement exam. Additional key points that you would need to keep in mind while you're preparing for biology are mentioned over here. Like firstly, you need to focus on the keywords, because see, once you put in the keywords, the examiner would automatically know that okay, you are well versed with the concepts. Also make sure that you underline them so that the first attention is grabbed over there and you can secure best marks. Then you have to practice previous year papers that the council has either put up on the website. They also have certain case-based questions files that are uploaded on the website. So please make sure that you go through all of them. And in most cases, the questions are not very difficult. They are something that you can easily solve once you are done with the concepts. So do one thing, like once you cover the topic, make sure you simultaneously practice the questions. Now this will help you analyze which topics you understood well and which topics still require more attention or more practice. Then you have to revise all the diagrams daily, because I would say like yes, ICSE class in biology has multiple diagrams, so try to practice them. Nobody is asking you to draw picture perfect diagrams, but you should be able to draw them properly such that they can convey whatever you are trying to express, and with the proper labelings of course. And focus on functions and differences. Again, I would say this is quite important, because from here you would see the 2-marker question can appear. What is the function of this versus this? What is the difference between this versus this? So these questions appear in the exam, and this also helps you secure easy marks if you are well versed with the concepts. So please make sure that these are some of the pointers that you are keeping in mind while you are appearing for the exam. And also one more thing, students, that while you are doing the preparation, don't do these two things. Okay, don't compare yourself to others, that okay, somebody secured better marks than me and now you're feeling demotivated. And secondly, don't feel pity on yourself because you couldn't score the best marks in the first attempt, because see, the second improvement exam is actually not here to tell you that you are a failure. It's here to tell you that yes, you can still improve your marks. You can still enhance your overall performance if you have the right strategy, right guidance, as well as the right method to follow for the exam. You still have sufficient time, so take one topic by time and then try to follow it up regularly, revise it up regularly. And I'm sure that all of you guys will rock the exam. So all the very best. Stay consistent and stay confident.